Hey, Steve Wagner here. I want to go over 10 ways that you can get your buyer offers accepted. Okay, so right now what we have going on is something I haven't seen in 32 years of being in the business, where you have a great buyer as a buyer's agent and you find a great property and they go to put an offer, and what? You have 5, 10, even 15 offers on that property. Something, again, never happened in the history of real estate, basically, at least in the Atlanta, Georgia market. I hear out in California that happens all the time. But so I want to go over with you 10 ways that you can help your buyers get their offers accepted, and you can help yourself in the process. Okay, so let's go with number 1, get real. Okay, it's time to have that buyer consultation we always talk about, yet we don't do that often because we get too quick into showing properties, and then we never want to take the time to do that buyer consultation. Do the buyer consultation. Number 1, do the buyer consultation. Go over sales price, list price ratio. Go over all the days on the market, all the market trends, and just try to wake up those buyers. The more educated they are, the more they'll be prepared to make a proper offer. Secondly, you want to be first. You want to be the first one to look at the property. You want to be the first one to make the offer. And that leads us to number 3. Everything you do has to be faster. You have to be faster to make that offer. You can't sleep on it. A lot of times buyers will say, hey, we're going to go have dinner tonight, sleep on it, wake up, and no, you don't got time for that. So every offer, with the original offer, a counter offer, faster, any inspections, you're going to have to do everything you can think of doing it faster. Okay. All in all, number 4, you're just going to have less contingencies. Or you're going to have to quicken your contingencies. But just understand, every contingency that's in that contract could cause it to be kicked out. So we're talking about inspection contingencies. Again, I'm not saying don't do an inspection contingency, but I'm saying that could get your offer kicked out. Obviously, financing contingencies and appraisal contingencies, any contingency for that matter. All right, let's talk about number 5, earnest money. You're going to have to go with more earnest money. Some people are even making earnest money non-refundable. Some people are even kicking in that option where every moment, every day that property's off the market, the seller's being compensated. So consider that as well. I'll go to number 6 is make sure you as an agent remember you are a salesperson. A salesperson uses a lot of really intelligent and timely questions. What you're wanting to do is you want to understand the seller's true priorities, so true passions for this transaction. You want to get to their hot buttons, and you want to structure your offer to match their highest needs. Okay, number 7. Sometimes this might be a call for doing things very uniquely, might even say strangely. How about putting in 2 offers at the same time? Now you got to protect yourself in those offers to say if one's accepted, the other one's immediately null and void. But how about putting 2 offers, presenting the same basic net from 2 different perspectives, giving the seller two options? That would increase your odds of them accepting one. Some people like the escalator clause. I'm not a big fan of that because I know I've had sellers, and they were a lot of sellers are turned off by the escalator clause. But then again, there's a lot of people that think it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. So that's something to consider. That buyer letter where you really humanize the buyer. In the end, the seller, often has so many options and the net's around the same. They go with the buyer they like the most. Quite honestly, that's it. So that letter actually works. The last thing I'm going to say, this is number 10, use diplomacy, because like I said before, you want your seller to like the buyer, but you want the seller and the agent to like you. A lot of times, the agent that both the listing agent and the seller like, that's the one that gets the deal. All right, well, I went over 10 ways you can get your offer accepted. I hope you appreciate this video. Thank you.